Howdy-ho, Andrew here. Welcome to the Onion Buns and welcome to another episode of Thrilling Adventures in IT and Hospitality. Today I'm going to tell you the story of why I hate some sports celebrities. Not all, but some. But before that, here's a short message. Hey all, just a quick mention here. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on the videos you like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, which helps me. Takes 2 seconds. So thanks in advance. Alrighty, so I'm working in a 5-star hotel doing my apprenticeship in cooking. And we did banquets for the Edmonton Oilers and the Edmonton Eskimos, as they were named at the time. This is back in the 90s. And they would do their year-end banquet. They'd come in, the players from both teams, and they'd come in and their spouses, and they'd have this big party. So we did the banquet and everything, and we're cleaning up afterwards. And in comes one of the hockey players, and he is drunk. Now, first off, I was 6'2", about 210 pounds at this time. And he was maybe 5'10", 180 pounds. So, I'm looking at him going, yeah, I don't see it. Like, there was other players on the team that they were monsters. Like, they were giants, and it's like, holy crap. Not this guy. And he comes staggering in. And I forget what he was saying. Like, he was from another country. I think he was from Finland, actually. And he was slurring his words and he was swearing. And I'd heard nightmares about this player and his wife in their, we didn't have the internet back then. So it was just word of mouth, rumors. You never knew if you could believe the stories or not. It was gossip, and it would just make its way around the city. But this player had not a great reputation off of the ice. Everybody loved him on the ice, but off the ice, him and his wife, like I heard stories of his wife chasing neighborhood kids down the street with a hockey stick. So he comes staggering into the kitchen, and I don't know what, he was demanding food or something. And he's swearing at us and blah, blah, blah. And then the little bastard turns around. Now this is a kitchen. And he starts spitting on the floor. And I wanted to drop him. Right there. I wanted to drop him. No word of a lie. And I was 99% sure I could. There was other guys on that team that no way. No way could I. But this guy, yeah, I'm 99% sure I could have dropped him. Especially in the state he was in. But I mean, what an asshole. He walks into our kitchen and is spitting on the floor. And he doesn't think there's a problem with this. There's a lot of sports stars that I do respect, but there is a handful out there and they all seem to be small guys too. Amazing how that always happens, huh? But they're just pricks. They're just pricks, right down to their core. Doesn't matter if they're threatening a cabbie, spitting on a kitchen floor. They're just pricks. And yeah, it's like, I lost so much respect for that team that day. Now I'm back to being an Oiler fan, but I got to admit, I stopped watching for about a year. I was just like, how does the team put up with this little bastard? Like, why has nobody tuned him in and straightened him out? So anyway, so that's my story for this week. Don't spit in a kitchen, people. Just don't do it. Have a little bit of class. I don't care how drunk you are. Anyway, that's my video for this week. If you like the video, leave a like, a subscribe, and a share. I'm trying to grow my channel, and a like, a subscribe, and a share does me wonders, and I do appreciate it. Always feel free to leave a comment. What's the worst story or best story that you have interacting with a sports star or a celebrity even? Leave a comment. Let us know. Also, the reason why I ask people to leave a comment is it really does help me with the YouTube algorithm and getting more eyes on my videos. And as always, pew, 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 and shit. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.